Hey, so today I'm going to show you guys how to handle a snake that had a bad shed. This one here is my cinnamon girl. She did have a bad shed. It doesn't happen here very often. This is actually a result of her scooting her water bowl away from the heat after I moved it there to boost humidity during her shed. So she moved her water bowl, which, I mean, if you use substrate, that probably won't happen. But on paper, on a smoother surface, it's easy for them to, she'll wrap around and then she'll try to, wrap around it and she'll be constricting her muscles and stuff, and it'll just move the bowl out of the way. It happens. But that's really all I do inside of the enclosure in order to ensure that they have a good shed. Because I use my ball python tubs, and you can find the link to that video below. So, for a bad shed here, what I've got is just a shoebox bin. Just a regular shoebox bin. I've got like a wad of paper towels. I probably should grab a few more. That was the rest of that wad there, the roll. I'm going to go with water. I want this water to be warm enough to the touch that it feels warm, but not like hot on my skin. So that's what we're going to do. And I'm going to put this, and I've already disinfected this container here. I recommend disinfecting all containers whenever you're using containers temporarily between your animals for whatever reason. We are not putting that much water in here. This is like, it barely covers the bottom, okay? I see a lot of people who put their animals in, a couple inches of water, and that's like super stressful for these guys. Like, you don't want to stress them out while you're trying to, help them out. That kind of defeats the purpose. So, instead of forcing them to swim, see, I'm dumping out the excess. We're going to leave, I'm definitely going to get some more paper towels, but we're going to leave the paper towels in there nice and sopping wet. This is like, if you squeeze it, it's whatever. This is sopping wet. I'm going to put that inside. I'm going to put the snake in there. And I'm actually going to put the top on. This particular top actually has, actually it needs to be washed. This particular top has a bunch of holes. I don't like to use tops that have holes because you don't want the steam to escape. Or the snake. Hey, get back in there. Look, she used to be so head shy. Okay, so. Sorry, I just had a little bit of whatever that was on there. So I'm going to put this on top. I'm going to get some more paper towels. We're going to leave it like that. I'll probably just put something on top of it because I don't want it to have holes. So I'm going to leave it like that for a while, and we'll come back later and all the shed will be off. Okay, so slight change of plans. I ended up switching her to a larger tub so that she could move around more because that's important. And I switched it to have I didn't really switch it, but I added, instead of paper towels, I added a hand towel or washcloth, whatever, that I had. And as you can see, the snake has shed off those pieces that she had on her. There's no... And there they are here. There's some of it, and looks like there's more under here. There we go. This method works, and it's not at all stressful. You can see she's not behaving in a stressful manner. She's, well, a little spazzy, but she's always been like that. Tongue flicking, and she's totally fine. So I'm gonna put her back in her enclosure, and this is how I get rid of stuck shed on just about any snake, but it only ever really happens with the ball pythons. It seems like they're able to just not shed properly. I don't know. But no, she moved her water bowl away, so that's why her humidity wasn't where it should have been during her shed, because that's all I do. I move the water bowl over to where the heat source is, and that evaporates the water and generates a natural humidity in the enclosure. That coupled with the right substrate, you could house anything. Like, it doesn't matter how high of a humidity you need. It can be achieved, especially in my tubs. So, there you go. Just wanted to show you guys how that's done.